Guardians of the Gygax. I'm your host, confidant, and sweet interrupted boy, Michael Sharpe. No one interrupted me on the second take, and I'm here with your Dungeon Master, the one, the only, Rennie.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. There was lots of highs from everyone. That was so wonderful.
Hi.
Hi.
That was scary, Ataria.
Hello. Hello, Miss Rennie.
Screaming at me. So we're
Fun fact of the week. Oh, no,
Ataria's deaf. Yeah, so we're gonna start with Richard. Hi, Richard. Can you tell me your name and your level and your class?
I'm playing Rack. He is a level 3 Bugbear Paladin.
He is.
Yay! And Ataria.
Oh, hi. I am playing Ernst. I am an Inquisitive Rogue, also a level 3, Ikwiikwii.
And Karl.
Hello, I'm Karl. I am playing Derek. He also has a false identity of Sir Daniel. He is a charlatan tiefling of Galacia, and he is a glamour bard level 3.
And Michael.
Hi, I'm playing Steve the Intern, the Scion telepath, who is a charlatan as well, who works for Sold Inc. He is, his actual name is What Jim McCall It, and he is a sweet forest gnome boy.
Yeah. And we're gonna go straight to fun facts of the week.
You're meant to count us down. How are we meant to know when to go if you just launch into it?
Fun fact of the week.
Fuck you guys, I'm doing it myself.
You always do it yourself. That's the joke.
No, but then if I do it myself, then it's all good.
Then we
Instead
can't
of
ruin
like trying to get you guys to do it.
We can ruin it. There's no way to get through it before one of us just goes.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna speed that shit up. Yeah, so roll your dice, people.
I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6.
Oh, I rolled a
Ooh.
nat 20, baby.
Ooh. So Ataria, you get to pick.
Right. Okay. Good. I'm going to pick.
I went last week, and you got a great fact out of me.
I'm going to pick Sir Daniel because I really like his facts, and I've only got 3. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Sir Daniel, the tiefling bard whatever. He was raised in Waterdeep, which is a lovely town. He was raised above a lovely place with women who provide services. And yes, it was a lovely young period of time, learning,
What?
I know. You get various businessmen on, business trips coming in to, be entertained by their associates and various girls of working professions.
Oh, you lived above a place that trains secretaries.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
That's it. That's the one.
cool.
Yeah.
What, like the horse? Oh no, that's Secretariat, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, hey, it's Waterdeep. Let's not assume that some of them weren't horses.
No, they were all, I don't know.
Variant humans.
Yeah, humanoid. Probably mostly humans.
And what happened last week?
Oh, right. We didn't really do much.
We did tons.
You did so much.
We did so much.
Ataria committed a murder.
I did.
Yeah, didn't you?
And she's happy about it.
Yes, Ernst killed a servant of hers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was interesting. His body was like a big cockfight.
Owls.
Hey.
Yeah. The body was thrown in the waste, and then Steve got it back and found some interesting papers, which he then told us about eventually. Well, he didn't tell us. He told Ernst about, and then Ernst told us about, because he doesn't trust us. Apparently, I don't know that.
But Ernst trusts us.
Yes, Ernst trusts us, which is good. I trust Ernst. Ernst
Yeah,
is
me too.
Friendship.
yeah.
Man,
And
fuck.
we're discussing whether to take ask Ernst if he wanted to go back home, and we're deciding where we want to go from here. I suggest going to Waterdeep. There might be someone who can find out what the musings are on the maps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all I know.
Yes. I think the last thing we were asking is, like, going to Waterdeep. My home was on the way there, and so was Rockdome, the other map that we had.
Yes, that was the town that we passed in the interim between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the recap. So we're gonna go to Steve actually first.
Oh.
So what's gonna happen is you guys need to mute yourselves.
Oh,
So
how do I do that?
So that we can't talk, or so that we can't hear you, right?
So you can't hear us.
All right.
But before you do,
and
Oh.
wait, and
Oh, all right.
while you're doing that, go up to level 4.
But what reason? I don't feel that I've
just
done any. I've
muted
achieved
everyone.
anything. No, I haven't done it. They've muted
Oh my
themselves.
God.
No, I didn't do it. They've muted themselves because you told them to go on mute. So I guess only I get to level up because none of them fucking heard it.
Can you tell them to?
Yeah, I will, but they won't believe me. Bye.
It's so true.
hi.
Hi. So Steve is obviously off by himself.
Yeah.
And suddenly a portal opens again, and and Steve and Stan comes out, and he's like, "So Steve, how's it going?"
Well, not too great, Stan.
No, I know.
They seem to be hard to infiltrate. However, I do have some valuable information that they do not know. There are some dragon eggs that I was going to go and collect for Sold Ink.
That sounds wonderful. That's just what we're looking for.
Dragon eggs.
Yeah, dragon eggs. And before we do that, I think that you should go for some retraining, actually. Steve,
Pre-training? I never
Yeah.
received pre-training.
Exactly. Like, you did really well on one of the missions, I suppose. And you've been failing really hard in the other ones.
Thank you.
So if we retrain you, hopefully you'll get better and you can actually do the job.
Also, they were talking about whipping me?
Oh, yeah, training will sort that out.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of goes back through the portal, and then another portal opens, and it's your love. It's Bridget.
How does she look?
She looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. She's like in a cloak. She's got a whip in her hand. She's got a brain in another hand, and she's just like, "Hi, Steve.
Hi, Bridget.
Hi, I'm your retraining officer, and you come with me right now.
Oh, you got a promotion.
You don't talk to me, Steve.
Okay.
And we're gonna go through like a montage, because it's a montage.
Okay.
And so you go through some retraining.
What does it look like?
It's like Rocky, basically. You have like a nemesis that you've met in the school. You're running upstairs.
Okay.
You're like, yeah, power to me, I'm awesome.
Am I like punching, like, because I'm a gnome, I wouldn't be punching like a cow hide or something.
No,
It would be
you're-
like a squirrel hide or something.
No, it's a scarecrow.
Okay.
It's just it's just a
Beating a
scarecrow. You're beating a scarecrow.
Cool.
There's just, normal stuff, and Bridget whips you quite a lot.
Okay. Bridget's whipping me.
Bridget is whipping you.
That changes things. So, describe how she's whipping me. I need to know.
But I mean, she does it really hard. Like
Yeah.
she wants you to feel pain for when you do bad things in the training.
Okay. And is she calling me names?
Of course.
Okay. Well, there's a new kink added to Steve's growing list of kinks.
Yeah.
He is into light whippings now. Well, heavy whippings.
Sounds beautiful.
Indeed.
And
So many
it's
times. I didn't mean to.
and that is so in this dimension it's about 3 months that you've been
Okay.
been retraining. And
Bridget's like, congratulations. You have now been retrained.
Okay, I've got
And-
like a little goatee.
And if you fail this time, then that's it. There's no retraining after this.
I get down on my knees and I bow and I like mumble into the ground like, I won't fail you, Bridget. And I look up and I like nod and turn and walk into a portal. Well, I
Yeah.
assume a portal's gonna open.
Yeah, a portal opens, and it hasn't actually been that long. You don't know how long it's been,
Okay.
but for the listeners, it's been about 20 minutes. But you don't know
Okay.
how long.
And I'm back in the keep, or
You're back exactly where you went through
Okay,
the portal
cool.
in the first place. And we shall unmute the rest of the party at this point.
okay, I'll drag him in.
and see how they are. Hopefully they've leveled up.
Hey guys.
If it hits, add 10 to the attack damage.
Hi, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for dropping in and screaming and then disappearing.
Wow, for absolutely no reason.
Did you guys level up?
No.
Yes.
Yay!
Because it's feat, are we allowed to choose, like, do we have to choose the feat right now? Because we're not really prepared to...
Mm.
Some
I'm
of us-
taking mine now.
Alright.
I've got an inspiring leader.
Do you know what? I'll be nice. You've
I
got
think I've taken mine, but
you got about I'll give you 15 minutes.
until combat starts.
No, to pick 15. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So what are you guys up to, actually? Because you guys were just having a conversation, right?
What were we having a conversation about?
About where you were going, right? You just
Oh, yes. Previous, yes.
talking about Rock Dome and Ernst's little town called, how do you say it? Dale?
Gallery.
I was really
Delry,
hoping
there
it
we
would
go.
be called our city. Because then it could be like, I don't believe my eyes. I will not believe my eyes.
If
I
Ernst
will.
wants to go to Delry, we'll go to Delry. I know this is, you'd have to answer with a number, Leslie, but if we go back down the road to Waterdeep, which do we hit first?
Like which
Like, does it make sense to go to go to Delry and then Rock Dome? If we go to Rock Dome and then Delry, are we backtracking?
I think Delry would be out of the way slightly because it's in the forest. Like you're gonna have to trail through forest.
Which one comes first?
Yeah, like is on the way back, is one of them closer than the other?
I'd say Delry's out of the way, but to get to Waterdeep, you've got to go through Rock Dome.
Okay, that did not answer my question.
No, not at all.
It did. Like it would go out
Okay.
of the way.
If we
Okay,
went to Rock Dome, okay,
Yeah.
so Waterdeep is south of Rock Dome and Greenest is north of Rock Dome. Yes.
Yes.
If we left Rock Dome to go to Delry, would we go north, west, south, or east?
To get to Delry,
Yes.
right?
If it's north, we're backtracking. You know what I mean? Like,
So you go north to go to
okay,
both.
they're both
and
equal
then-
distance away, right? Okay.
And then you have to go east to go to Delry, but
Okay.
you only go north to go to Rockdale.
Okay. Wait, north of Greenest?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, I thought we south of Waterdeep. I thought we were north of Waterdeep.
Whatever.
No,
you
we're
know.
south of Waterdeep.
Well, it's pretty relevant.
Okay, so you guys went through Rockdome on your way to Greenest.
Sure.
So you'd be going the same way
Okay.
that you went to get, blah, 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 blah.
This decision is purely Ataria's.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
If you want to go home, we go home. Otherwise, we go to Rock Deep with the intention to go to Waterdeep. Right? Karl,
I-
agreed.
Okay.
Like,
I
if you
mean-
don't give a shit about home, that's cool. We obviously don't. So
I
If you care.
would like to. Yes, I would like to go home.
Okay,
we're going to Bird Greenest.
okay, so you guys are just setting off?
Well,
We should probably tell the fourth member of the group.
So you're gonna go try and find them?
No, we're just going to wait for half an hour or so.
Okay, you
yeah.
wait half
Where
an
was
hour.
he? So he just wandered off after Ataria betrayed his trust, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate you.
I'm sorry, making a statement. Yeah, we're not going to leave without him. I don't think. Zarek seems to have this thing for whipping him later. So,
No, just teaching him a lesson.
okay, not going to engage. It's fine. I'm not going to go there. Yeah. we would like to go and find Steve
Okay.
together as a group. Yes?
Okay, yeah, you walk in the
I
direction
suppose so.
that Steve was going, and you find him.
Is he inside the keep?
No, he's still like in the town of Greenest, but not in the keep.
He's out in the burnt out town.
Yep.
Okay.
Not all burnt.
It's pretty... Okay.
Pretty broken.
Yeah.
So
Mostly.
Steve is sitting on like a low cobbled wall, sort of facing away from the keep. He's sort of looking at a few pictures that he's taken, and yeah,
They're all pictures of me, right?
some are.
Oh, good. Yeah, we'll approach Steve.
Yep, you see.
Like me and Zarek don't know that Steve and Ataria had their thing.
You see Steve. He looks a little different. He has sort of a stubble goatee growing in, and he turns at you and sort of smiles and he's like, "Hi, welcome back."
What are you doing out here?
Why do you have a goatee?
Oh, well, when the gnome hits a certain age, he goes through some changes, and the changes I've started to go through are growing things, hair all over my body in interesting and new, wonderful places.
Okay.
All right.
How are you?
Fine. We're probably about to head off to Ernst's hometown. What was his name again?
Dowry.
Nice, Delra.
Oh, we're going to Ernst's hometown.
Ernst, how?
I look over at Ernst and then look away.
Ernst, is there any like big business or industry in your hometown? What does your hometown produce?
Eggs.
Honestly, we weren't particularly renowned for any kind of produce exactly. It was a lot of, farms about the place, and they did the standard stuff, but really we were more of just a smaller kingdom that existed.
Steve, how about we go and make the best omelette you've ever tasted?
Oh my god.
I've been told not to kill children.
Like eggs, I mean,
Yes.
unfertilized eggs aren't... No, fertilized eggs. Oh, are we having this... Are we having... Is Steve pro-life?
Oh.
No,
he's-
unfertilized eggs, specifically. That would be... using fertilized eggs would be weird.
I look over at Ernst and I'm like, is this what you want, Ernst?
Yes, this is... I would like to go home.
I turn to Zarek and I'm like, where are we going afterwards?
Probably Rockfort, I think it was. There's the other location on the map. And if we don't find anything, probably Waterdeep and, I don't know, go our separate ways or continue on. Depends on what everyone else wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think I should go to where Ernst is from.
Why not? Okay, you obviously being a little bit bitchy towards Ernst.
Yeah, obviously.
Now, did something happen between you two?
Nothing
Ernst?
that
Ernst, what
concerns
did you do to Steve?
I didn't do anything to Steve. We had a conversation when he was giving me these papers, and we disagreed on how much I could share with everyone.
And Steve, it does concern me because you're part of the party.
I look down at the photographs and I like...
Every time you do it makes you laugh.
No, I don't look at them. I just look down at them and I grab two of them and I sort of press them into your hand, Rek.
Alright.
I'm like, I'll meet you guys in Rockdome. I got work here to do. And I look over at the school.
Oh.
And I shoot a glance back at Ernst. I'm like, the fuck did you do? Steve, you were sent here to help us on our journey, right? Or to help, I don't know if I know you're helping specifically Zarek, but whatever.
Yes.
And you think staying here helps us?
I think staying here helps Zarek at the moment. Yes.
I'd shoot a weird look to Zarek and be like, what?
I don't know. How would that help me? Steve?
Well, this town, and I look back at it and see the flaming husks of buildings and things. They're quite xenophobic, and a party of 4 adventurers, only one human comes through, and all of a sudden a human goes missing and the town doesn't trust anyone here.
He didn't go missing.
I'm going to build a name for you guys here.
We have built a name. I'm super happy with the name that we've built here.
I also don't care very much about this place. I'm not planning to stay here.
This place is important.
Steve, we never intend on coming back here.
Even so, this is your origin story. And I like look and I'm like, this is where it all began, Zarek.
It all began, actually, down on the road to here, but...
No, what do you mean this is where it all began, Zarek?
I assume...
It all began.
For Zarek?
Yeah.
Zarek began here?
In some ways, yes.
I'm just checking. I'm just making sure there's not some sneaky fucking ricky-dicky origin story going on here for Zarek.
I'm thinking he means the start of this thing we've got.
I'm thinking he's being very cryptic.
He is, yes. Could you speak plainly?
Time-traveling paradox. Basically, if I tell you what is going to happen, then you won't be able to get that into effect. It'll cause essentially a splinter of time in which you will end. It's happened on many planes before, one of which was used during a wish.
Oh.
A what?
I've no idea. Although I have...
A wish like upon a star?
Yes.
I look up into the sky, I'm like... Do I see a shooting star?
How many days will you be in Rockford? Rockdome?
We have no idea. Rockdome may not even exist.
That is true?
It does. You've been there.
Yes, but the cult may have already been back through there.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you say in 2 moons I will be in Rockdome?
Doesn't it take 2 weeks to get there?
It's a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's like a
2
month.
moons I will leave for Rockdome.
We can wait. Oh, can we wait 2 moons?
That's quite some time.
That's 3 days.
Huh?
Wait, why is it called
2 moons are not 3 days.
No.
2 moons.
2 times that you see the moon?
Another moon rises. 2 moons.
Oh.
Right, so 2... Yeah, okay. Right. When people generally talk about moons, Steve, they generally talk about the cycle of the moon.
Well, yeah, but generally it's not, it's the same moon each time, so counting it as a
the same moon?
different celestial thing each time is kind of redundant, isn't it?
Are you saying that the moon that goes down every night is the same moon as the one that comes back the next day?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is like intro to astronomy 101 for Rack. He just assumed that moon just was eaten by a god and the new one came out. Could we catch the moon and slow it down?
We can dream.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
What can I say except... Anyways, if Steve's just going to be 2 days behind us, we may as well just wait here for 2 days. Right? This place is, a long way away. How are you going to get there by yourself, Steve?
Well, I'm not going to be by myself.
Huh?
Okay. We would like to know more.
On the floor, you see, on the floor in front of Steve, in front of the wall, you can see that there's, a bit of charcoal poured in a circle, some candles lit, as if he's doing a little ritual.
What are you doing?
I'm lonely. I'm summoning a friend.
What friend?
A little owl?
What?
A little owl?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm lonely, okay?
I just want to move over to Rack and Sir Daniel, but I have no idea what has he lost his mind?
Did he have a mind to lose?
I have one of the greatest minds you'll ever meet.
I have no doubt of that, because I'm probably going to only meet 4 or 5 more sentient beings before I die.
Well, that we talk to, at least.
Yeah.
And don't immediately kill.
I don't want to leave Steve here performing a summoning ritual.
Yeah, in our name.
I don't want to stop him from performing the ritual. I just would like to hang around and see the results.
Okay.
Ernst,
yes?
you don't, you're not in a hurry to get home, obviously. We pushed you for enough, so we've got 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Steve, You are part of this party, and if you need 2
Very
days,
complicated.
and I will poke you to make sure you're listening. If you need 2 days, we'll wait 2 days with you.
Oh, I only
Not
need
right. Not
half an hour longer to get my friend.
So you would say that you're summoning something,
Sorry.
a familiar of sort.
Yeah,
That's fine. Then why do you need 2 moons?
because I have to do work on the school.
For only 2 days? You think you can build a school in 2 days?
Let's let
I can't.
Steve finish your ritual, and then we'll have a discussion about the school.
Okay. Steve goes into sort of a trance. He, while you're standing there watching him, he grabs the 2 photos that he gave you and burns them and sort of sprinkles their ash over the circle. And it's a completely silent ritual that he's doing. And when it is complete, there is a owl who is... It's like one of those Japanese morphing owls. Like, it can be like really tall and skinny or really short and like stout. And it has sort of a purpley shimmery glow to it. He's like, there, okay, off to work.
How big is it compared to Ernst?
It's a small creature.
So yeah, about my size.
Steve, about the school. I spoke to President Brofist back at the keep, and he actually has some adjacent plans to build a school. Maybe we could go back and have a discussion with him, combine your ideas, as he does have manpower and those sorts of things.
Rack, honestly, you can do what you like.
It's true. Where do you plan on building a school?
I've already started building it.
Yes, but do you have permission to build there?
I don't need permission.
Of course you do. It's private property. You wouldn't want to break local zoning laws. You wouldn't want to have this school torn down after completion because it didn't fit some sort of code.
Are you saying that I need the deed to the land?
No, I'm saying that you need permission from the owner.
But I have the deed to the land.
You have the deed. So that make you the owner?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he produces the deed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do I still have mine?
You can check.
Yeah, I'll check.
You don't have it.
Alright, that's fine.
Where did you get that, Steve?
He stole it from my pockets.
Did you, Steve?
Well, I used to have it, and now I don't have it.
Oh, well, I just, found it while wandering around the keep, and it had a blank name on it, so I filled mine in instead.
I didn't have a blank name. What?
Where the title of the owner was blank, so I just filled my name in.
Did me and old Cyberfist sign that? Or did I leave it blank?
You left it blank.
Okay, that's fine. I look at, the party look at Ernst. I suppose it's his word against mine.
I must say, I do trust you more than Steve, unfortunately.
That's fine. Like, if you want to bring this up, go get the officials. I have all
Ernst?
the proper documentation.
Ernst, what's your opinion?
I am very barely following what is going on here. You're refusing to come with us to go to another town because you want to summon an owl and build a school for 2 days.
He's already summoned the owl.
It takes you a day to learn how to build a desk, and you think you're going to get a whole school built in 2
Ernst
days.
is ripping into it. Go for it.
You just summoned a little creature that looks suspiciously similar to me. What is your game plan here? I don't understand.
Ernst, in your mind, you hear, Ernst, you've betrayed me before.
Boy.
And by betraying me, you've lost my trust.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want my trust back, you have to earn it. I'm here trying to improve the world. What are you doing? I'd like to roll persuasion on that.
Sure.
And while I'm doing this, you actually feel sort of this exhilaration crackling around you, like just this feeling of exhilaration and wonderment while like staring at me talking into your mind. And that is a total of 25 persuasion.
But what are you trying to convince her to do?
Yeah, what are you
Back
wanting
off.
here? Okay, well, I get to roll insight against it, or what am I rolling? Yeah?
Because you're insightful as fuck, right?
I'm quite insightful, but, oof. Okay, well, what did you say you got?
25.
God damn. Okay, well, I got 23. So, nope. Fine.
You back off.
And I'm like, Ernst, what are you doing to better the world?
I'm not on a mission to better the world, Steve.
Stevie, you on a mission?
Not mine.
Stevie, you on a mission to better the world?
This is happening in her mind, Dill.
But she's talking to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's talking out loud.
I'm talking out loud. I'm
The
saying
moment
these
you
things.
think the words,
Mhm.
they respond to me telepathically.
I thought you said we couldn't do that.
No, he's picked something else up.
Ah.
I'm still speaking out loud though. I'm not
Yep.
trying to speak to in my mind. But so you were trying to persuade me to back off, to stop questioning you?
Yeah, to leave, really.
Okay.
Suspicious.
No,
All right.
I'm just saying, I have a goal to improve this town that has been left in ruins.
By building a school.
Hmm.
I believe the children are the future.
Oh boy.
Teach them well.
So, Zarek and Mac, are you following Ernst? Or are you staying to argue some more?
I mean, I have a hammer and a nail, and I'm patching up holes in the roof and things like that.
Are you walked over to the school?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to leave. I'm not going to go with him. Yep, okay. He's on some weird mission, and I don't understand it.
I don't.
Do you
understand
two
either.
feel safe leaving him here?
I'm not entirely sure if I feel safe with him.
Fair.
He's erratic and chaotic. He does things that aren't particularly good. If he did steal that from you, that's not right.
He did. It was payment for telling a story about a sexy dragon.
Oh, right.
Is it time for us to fight, Steve?
I don't know, Ataria. Is it time for us to fight Steve?
He hasn't done anything to directly harm
Ataria,
us.
in case you didn't realize, you're the leader of this party.
How did that happen?
Well, the old leader exploded.
I'm so sad.
I also love how it's like Ataria's like choice, and like in the last campaign, like she didn't want to kill anything, and now it's on her to decide who lives and who dies.
We need to go. Alright, we've moved away from Steve now, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
He's moved away
walked
from us, yeah.
He's walked
We
out.
need to go and retrieve some things.
Hmm.
Because, like, I wasn't joking with the whole not coming back to Greenest thing, right?
Yeah.
But no reason to come back. DM,
Yep.
do we have to come back through Greenest to get to Candlekeep? If we ever wanted to go to Candlekeep?
No.
Greenest is
Yeah.
quite out of the way.
Greenest is quite out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's go and retrieve our unmentionables. Not that far away, are they?
no, they would.
We
No,
only
they're like
we
a-
only just left Dorian's farm.
Oh god, we're gonna have to pass Steve building his desks.
I'm sure we can go around him. Yeah, let's go and retrieve. I've told you guys that I went and got Dorian's and gave it back, right?
Yeah.
That's not
No,
an
you
issue.
didn't.
No, I had to go climb a tree and get you the masks.
No, but I sneaked out when we were bringing the prisoners back and got Dorian's gold. I gave it back to Greenfist before he killed. Yeah, to try and buy those 3 prisoners.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just being honest. I don't know if I told you guys previously, but I'm just making
You
that
didn't.
statement now.
No.
Oh well, I'm telling them now. Like I'll happily roll. I mean, I'm not. I am telling the truth.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Just want to make sure they
you
didn't
guys-
have an issue with me doing that.
I mean, yeah.
Like, you
It's done
know,
now, right?
let's consider it penance.
Yeah, so you guys go and get your forbidden gold, I suppose.
Mhm.
And are you guys walking to Rockdome then, or Dart?
Can I have the masks, Ernst?
Yes, I don't want them.
Thank you.
We get Dorian's as well.
No, Dorian's is gone.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry.
I gave it to the town.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Yes, when we had that encounter with the, I tried to buy the lives of the Angoffs before before I tried to kill the oldest one to save the other two. Before the thing happened. I did try to bribe him first.
So yeah, you gave your mask to Rack,
Mhm.
and you guys are now heading off to Rockdome. No, you're heading off to Ernst's hometown.
Yes.
Yep. You're not going to say goodbye to anybody in the town that mattered to you?
Did
Is there
anyone
anybody
matter
in
to
the
us?
town that matters to us?
No.
You dicks.
There was no
Oh,
one.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
No one
that's
wasn't daring.
Oh, yeah, that's our fault.
Nighthill was amazing.
No one was happy. No one was helpful.
No.
You're right, Michael. That's really slow.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So, what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to mute you guys.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
All right, we'll just go down here.
Yeah, go talk to some people. Yeah.
Bye.
So yeah, we come to Steve, and Steve, you're gonna go and get your dragon eggs, right?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I'm. So as soon as I see them go off into the distance, I am literally going to drop what I was doing and just bolt for the camp.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is you end up at the camp because it's pretty deserted, and we're gonna do a skill check. Well, a skill.
And, just for those listening, my retraining, I'm now level 4, and I'm a telepath, Psion, rather than a non-telepath.
Yeah.
So, telepath instead of Seer. So I basically my psionic forms, I can take one of two forms. One which I've used already, which is Wandering Form. While assuming this form, I get a intelligence bonus to my charisma checks, which I used against Ernst. I can also, while communicating with a creature telepathically, I know if they're lying. I can take that form as well, which is Inquisition Form. And I've
Awesome.
taken one more spell, which I'm keeping secret.
Awesome. So you end up at the cave entrance, and we're going to do skill checks.
Cool.
So you pick a skill, and if you get above 10, then you succeeded in that skill, and you need to, narrate it, basically.
Okay, so firstly, because I'm like bolting through this area,
Yeah.
I'm like going off my knowledge of where was safe and where wasn't. So I'd like to roll a history check.
Okay, sure.
That is, I have a +7 to history because I'm proficient in it and super intelligent. I rolled a 16, so 20 maths.
That is one success.
Okay.
So you're at the cave entrance, and there's columns, and it's dark, and it's dingy, and it's, it's basically an entrance.
So the camp was like...
The camp is completely empty. You just walked to the cave. There was nothing in your way.
Okay.
It was very,
Concerning.
very clear.
Okay.
And you end up in a passageway.
Okay, I am going to send in my familiar first. And
Okay.
I can channel my vision through it.
Mm-hmm.
Or communicate telepathically with it if it's within 100 feet. I'm
Okay.
going to say that will be an Arcana roll,
Okay.
which is an 18 total.
Yeah, you succeed. So your familiar tells you that this is a concealed passageway, and that it is safe, but it leads on to a fungus garden, and there are 3 kobolds in this
Okay.
area.
So I am going to use a ability that I have as a telepath.
Yep.
Which I can detect sentience 5 times because my intelligence modifier is a 5+ per rest. And I know their presence of intelligence 4 or higher creatures if they're within 90 feet of me. So I'm going to try and sort of dodge around that and use it to aid my sneak.
Okay.
So I rolled a 9. I have a 3 in stealth.
Okay, yeah, so you make it.
Cool.
So you sneak around these mushrooms, and you sneak around these kobolds, and you see that some kobolds have actually stood on some of the fungus, and it's actually like melding into their feet.
Okay.
So you know that it's not a good place to put your feet.
Cool.
You then come to kind of like a meat locker, I suppose. So there's like meat, like just strapped to the roofs and to the sides.
Okay.
And there's a few kobolds in here, just kind of, what a butcher would do, just kind of cutting off the meat,
Okay.
ready for a feast.
I still have cultist robes from where I made me and Ernst cultist robes.
Okay.
So I would like to walk through there.
Okay.
Using intimidation whilst taking. I still have my form, so
Yeah.
That is a 22.
Awesome.
As I bark orders to them to cut that meat faster. We have to get out of here.
Yeah, they move aside and they're like, oh, in Draconic, I suppose. They just kind of move out the way. And you end up in a Drake nursery.
Okay.
And you see that there are 3 eggs just waiting.
Okay, I send my familiar over.
Yep.
And get it to investigate.
Yeah, it comes back to you and it tells you that there's 2 swobolds. Swobolds, yeah.
I'm still in my robes, right?
Yep.
So I will go up to them and tell them that the cult has decided to bring these eggs with them, and I'm here to retrieve them.
Okay, roll
Deception?
persuasion.
I rolled an 18, so that is a 26.
Yeah, they move aside, they're not intelligent. And they're like, yes, sir. Hands up, claws up, and they actually help you with the eggs out of the cave.
Cool.
And then they're like, obviously in Draconic you can't understand what they're saying.
I speak to them telepathically.
Oh, okay. So they
can communicate back to me.
Oh, okay, so they're asking if you need any help with the eggs, or
I'll tell them to wheel it out to the ravine entrance, and then to go back and slaughter the kobolds, not the swobolds, but the kobold.
okay.
Because they have outlived their use to Tiamat.
Yeah, they wheel it out. No bumps, no hitches. They just wheel it out, and then they go back, and the scene is, horrible. They completely slaughter everything in that cave. Absolutely everything.
I look back and I'm like, and that's how we get business done.
And do you call
Oh,
Stan?
absolutely. I call Stan, and I have my little notebook out, and I've got like a to-do list, and as soon as his portal appears, I will cross it off.
Yeah, so Stan appears and he's like, well done, Steve. That retraining really helped you.
Well, yeah, it turns out I don't need others to get business done.
Oh, definitely not. Their business is business. Let's get these eggs into the office, and he ushers some of the lower ranking mind flayers, and they bring the eggs into the office. He then sits you down and he's like, you're doing really well, and we're gonna give you the promotion that you've so needed, Steve.
I have a job.
You have a job.
What's my title?
Your title is now just Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, good.
Steve.
Yeah.
And does it come with any pay rise?
You
I get paid?
you get paid when you get back.
How about I negotiate terms now?
Okay.
For each, I'm going to need a little pick-me-up while I'm in this realm.
Okay.
Because these people I'm around, they're phonies.
So you need a little bit of myth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. You can get a coffee a day. Will that do you?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need to tell me, Steve?
Oh yeah, I managed to convince 2 big, beefy kobolds to slaughter the rest of the camp. Oh, and I came across some maps that I've made copies of.
Ooh, maps.
They're written in some strange language that I can't understand. However, the party. Well, I spoke to the owl, Ernst, and he said and I show him the map. This one is his hometown. This one is greenest. I know that much. But this third one, what does it say? Do we have anyone in?
Okay. We have an interpreter, and he clicks and does his mind flary thing, and a little fawn is out, and the fawn's like, yes, yeah, yeah, I'm Ben. You need some help?
Yeah, I need these deciphered and filed in triplicate. One copy to go to me, one copy to go to Stan, and one to go to Zach in the filing room.
so fun. These are so fun. Do you know what they say? These are so fun.
I don't, but it needs to be filed under Zarek's file.
Okay, but can I tell you what it means? Can I tell you what
absolutely.
it means? Okay. So one is like a place called like Darley or Darley or like something like that. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
And he's pointing to like, she's pointing to Ernst's hometown, and he's like, this is so funny. It says like one family must die.
One family must die.
Yeah, one must die. And then there's like this one, and it's greenest.
Greenest? Yeah, I knew that much.
Yeah. And it says one town must die.
One town must die.
And this one says Rock Dome. I think it's Rock Dome.
Rock Dome. Okay.
Rock Dome, yeah. And then it says one river must run red.
One river must run red.
And I think that means blood.
You know what, Pan? I think you're right.
Yeah,
and
I think you're right.
I take my Polaroid out and I'm like, Stan, would you like to take a picture of me achieving business for promotional campaigns to recruit more gnomes into the service of Sold Inc.
Yeah, and he's like, I won't do, but I'll get someone else to do it. And he gets the lonely
okay,
person
like Pan.
Yeah, basically like Pan, to take a picture of it.
Can the photo be of like me shaking Stan's hand?
Sure.
Well, like we're both looking at the camera and smiling.
Yeah.
And, like his hand's on my shoulder while he's shaking my hand.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And underneath, I just went business.
Yeah. Awesome. And Stan's like, well, this seems interesting. Where you got these? Where?
I got these off a body of a guy that tried to kill Ernst.
Oh.
I then tried to sow some deceit between Ernst and the party because, like I said, they wanted to whip me, and I don't take kindly to that. However, Bridget.
I don't know.
Professionally, how's she doing? Is the
Hi.
promotion doing well?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah. These maps, I think you should go and investigate. I mean, a little death doesn't hurt anyone, right?
All in progress.
Yeah. I think you should do that. Steve. So that should be your next objective, I suppose. At least do one. Let's see what happens when you do one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the closest is probably greenest.
Well, then let's do greenest. Okay, I will. We'll put you back in greenest.
Okay, I get back to greenest.
Yep.
I walk in and basically, how many levels is the keep?
I would say it's like 6 levels. It's pretty high.
Okay.
Remember, it was for dragons.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will. Starting at the top.
Yep.
I will sneak around and cast Conflagrate on each level. 2 of which, the bottom levels, are at level 2 instead of 1, so they're more intense of a fire.
Okay.
And basically, I'm trying to do it quickly. Mm-hmm. So as soon as something catches light, I will move to the next level.
Yep.
And then as soon as it gets to the bottom, I just want to, try and bar the doors.
Yeah, sure. Fires are starting. Some people did get out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's on fire. It's burning nicely.
Okay.
There's screams inside. It's not a pleasant scene.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we should unmute everyone.
Yep. And I'll stay there for another day.
Yeah.
Shouldn't try and. Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Did you catch the end of that?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Right.
Yay. So yeah, you guys are on the road
To where?
to lovely Ernst.
No, we're not.
We'd only just started, hadn't we?
No. We've only just got our stuff out of Greenest.
Yeah, then you were on the way.
We have not made that. We went and got our stuff.
No.
Uh-huh,
You said you were on the way.
Yeah, and we can turn around, right? It's a 2-week drive. We were going to get horses and shit. We're not walking for 2 weeks.
Sure.
Yeah, we were just going back to get our money so that we could go and get stuff to not have to. Have we even got 2 weeks of rations on us?
I don't deal with rations.
Fair.
No.
I don't think I actually have 2 weeks worth, though.
No, and I don't really want to be eating mice and birds.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't need to worry. I don't need rations.
You're a bugbear.
Yeah, but like I have specific needs.
I'd rather
Like
not
kobolds?
eat rats and squirrels.
Yeah, and my kobold supply is running drastically rotten.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, we were going to go back to Greenest and like buy horses and shit with the money we had just retrieved.
I mean,
I
like,
can give you a line.
there's no horses there, remember?
None at all in the entire town.
No, remember,
Well,
they're
okay, we'll
also
go.
raided.
We'll go and hire some townspeople to carry us.
Dorian
Not
did
walking.
go and try and find horses earlier.
Yeah, but things have changed since then.
No, they
No,
haven't.
they
Yes, they have. People didn't like Dorian.
no. The
I have
horses,
some.
the horses
some
got
sexy
stolen,
Yes.
Richard.
Maybe there's some horses dressed up like dragons and the sex pallets that we can borrow. Because I've got
I don't want those
I've got a
ones.
sexy story to tell them.
I mean, if you want to go speak to Nighthill.
Like we need to go and get supplies and like this is a long
Let's go
journey.
buy some supplies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go buy some supplies.
So we'll go back to
Yeah.
Greenest.
Yeah.
Right. Well, not,
Yeah.
not high nice. Ugh.
So we can't
Yeah,
get any sort of wagon, donkeys. Can we buy some children?
An ass.
I mean,
To
there
pull a
are
wagon.
some like empty wagons, but there's nothing to pull it with.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure shit not pulling a wagon for 2 weeks either.
There's not some friendly
Yes.
druid.
How far away is Candlekeep?
Us?
I'd say Candlekeep is like 2 days walk.
All right, let's go to Candlekeep.
Okay.
Well, I'm just floating ideas.
But
I mean, it's up to the party, I suppose.
Easier to go there and stock up, I guess.
We go and see if Steve's found any horses.
probably not.
Yeah, but I'm worried about little boy.
Are you?
Little bit. I don't. But we're a party, Zarek.
Well, like we could tell him that
Steve
we're
was-
going to Candlekeep at least.
Steve was sent here to help us.
Yeah.
He deserves to know where we're going.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go and see Steve.
Okay. You find Steve, and he's still trying to build the school.
How are you, Steve? How's the school going?
Yeah, good. What are you? I thought you were leaving.
No,
We're going to go to Candlekeep.
well, we're going to go to Candlekeep.
What for?
We need supplies. It's a long way to Rock Dome or whatever.
They might have horses.
Candlekeep. It's a library.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Candlekeep is a big library. They study religions and
maybe they
things
have
like that. there.
maybe they have a book that'll teach us how to summon a horse.
They'd also have someone who can probably read Abyssal as well.
Dun dun dun.
It's actually pretty helpful.
The words on those maps.
Like I can read Infernal, but the words are Abyssal on the maps.
They're
You saw
demon.
them, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, those.
Steve speaks Abyssal.
No, actually.
Bullshit.
Give. Let me have a look.
Ataria, have you got the maps? Ernst, sorry.
Yes. I.
Give him the greenest one.
Okay. Yeah.
If we have,
I'll,
you know what I mean?
I'll pass it to him, but I'm not excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll. A.
See if I speak Abyssal. Can I roll to see if I speak Abyssal?
Totes, Richard. Totes.
I'm rolling a history to compare it to other books I've read on the area.
I've only read one book on the area and it was about dragons. My history is a 10. Was there anything in the Dragon Kama Sutra that was written in Abyssal? Actually, no, if there was, I don't even want to know.
Are you sure, Richard?
The whole chapter of just blood written on pages in Abyssal.
It
So-
says here
Real kinky
that
stuff.
Greenest is. This can't be right. Greenest is a keep set up to watch dragons fuck.
Wait, that's what that map says?
Yeah.
How do you
What?
know that?
Well, I mean, this symbol here, I point to a symbol, and is infernal. It means to give, but in abyssal, it means to cut. And this symbol here, the squiggly one, is dragon.
Do you speak Abyssal?
I don't speak it, but I can figure it out. It's not that hard. I mean, I can change the world with my mind, Zarek.
Oh, this is one of your psionic abilities.
Sure. I mean, I'm just super fucking smart, Zarek. It's really easy for me.
Man, we need someone like you in the party, Steve.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna fucking build this school. Because I don't want you guys to go around with bad press. Which you
Steve, at
What's your
this school, Wait, what bit of that was bad language?
He swore.
Oh, naughty. At this school, can we learn to read Abyssal? Infernal? Whatever this is? There's going to be a class that you teach?
I won't teach it personally, but yes, there will be lessons on all sorts.
Can I be an adjunct professor?
Sorry?
Can I be an adjunct professor?
What would you teach?
Defense against the dark arts.
Dragon fucking.
No, that's more of a hobby than a career.
Oh god.
What dark arts?
Like, this nighttime and shit.
Oh, you mean like... I'm sure you're a great ranger.
I am a great ranger. I can throw a kobold like no one's business.
Yeah, there's still a few hours of daylight left, so I'm gonna crack on with this.
Can you read the other maps?
Sure.
It's up to Ernst
Oh, Ernst.
to give him the other maps.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure I can. I put my hand out.
Yeah, I put the other maps in his hand and just kind of wait expectantly.
So what? You what?
I give you the other maps to read.
Okay, I take them.
Mhm.
I look at the map that is of your hometown, and I'm like, oh, this right here, if I'm not mistaken, says that a lineage will end,
Oh,
and that Dowley.
Dowry.
Okay, I'm not fluent.
No, that's all right.
We'll prosper after.
Prosper after lineage ends.
Yeah.
Can I roll insight? Is he telling
Yes,
the
sure.
truth?
Sure.
Okay. That is a 24.
It seems like I'm hiding something from you.
I don't think you're telling me everything, Steve.
Well, I mean, a lineage ending would end with you, Ernst. You said you were royalty, noble, and you think you're the last one? If a lineage is to end, it would end with you.
So, you are telling me that what this piece of paper says is a lineage will end and dowry will prosper? There's nothing else written on this paper?
No.
Another insight.
Sure.
Yeah, that's another 25.
It seems like I'm telling the truth.
Okay. I snatch that map back and kind of, tuck it back into my bag.
Okay, so is that that was information that was said out loud in front of the party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that place then.
Okay.
That'd be a good idea to go there. And what was the last map?
Rockdown.
The last map. Okay, let me have a look at this one. Oh, it seems like this was the birthplace of the dragon cult.
Okay.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. What do the words say?
It says that. So.
And there's a big red X over Rockdome, right?
On the river.
Yeah, it's on the river.
So it basically says that the people of Rockdome are lineage to the original founders of the dragon cult and the original summoners of Tiamat to this realm. They had.
Okay. Who's Tiamat?
Tiamat? Tiamat is like a god.
Tiamat is a very powerful god of what is it? Not chromatic, the other one. No, it is chromatic. Chromatic dragons.
Oh, so it's a dragon.
Yes.
A five-headed evil dragon that wants to devour the world.
Okay,
Or
cool.
subjugated and such. Generally
Basically.
evil.
Alright, well, Steve, we're going to need you in Rockdome, so I think it's smart if we all wait here and go together.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Actually, we could go to Candlekeep. Someone could go to Candlekeep and get horses, right?
Like I said, Candlekeep is like a library town.
Yeah, but
We probably have horses.
Yeah, people would go there and have horses and need
Yes.
things.
and we have enough gold to buy 9 elephants.
You guys have gold?
We do.
How much do you have?
Tons.
Don't tell him.
Why would we not? Why would we not tell him? He's a party member. Why are we hiding things from our party?
I can't say that I particularly trust Steve. And then I move away.
Okay, so keep your gold.
But I still told you
Close.
about your town, didn't I? I still came to you with that information.
Why didn't you tell me what was on the piece of paper when we were alone together?
Because I didn't know how to soften the blow. And then I realized, fuck you.
And that's why I don't trust you, Steve. And I'm leaving. I'm gonna go back to wherever I can like hang out for the night or whatever.
Do you want to go to Candlekeep and get us some fucking horses?
I don't know if a little owl is the best one to go.
Candlekeep, and I'll stay here and look after Steve.
We should probably stick together. It is 2 days after all, and we don't know where the cult is.
Well, what are we going to do for 2 days?
I don't know. Just sit around.
Don't
Watch
fight.
Steve build.
I look at Rack and I'm like, Rack,
Yo,
I don't need to be fucking babysat.
well,
Who is
I look at
Steve?
Jack. Yeah, if you're gonna whip me, do it now. Like,
Oh.
I don't fucking care.
I never said the word babysat. I said keep an eye on. I was not planning on sitting on you.
I'm not a child.
You act like it.
No, he's just gone through puberty. Literally, he is just little Steve's probably had his first erection. You know, he's feeling feelings that he's never felt before, and I'll say this out loud. You know, he's internalizing a really complicated situation in his head. He's got some feelings that he may not have had before. Maybe feeling there'll be hair growing where there wasn't hair before.
I did say that.
It's all right, Steve. You know, I went through obviously Bugbear. Adolescence is rough.
Got a lot more hair.
That's like you could grow a lot more hair. There was always hair there though, so it's a bit of a weird thing. But yeah, I know where you're coming from, Steve. I'm not an old dude. I'm hip. I'm with it.
I turn to both Zarek and Rack and I say, look, when I came here, I had never been out of the corporate world before, apart from to visit my cousin in a palace. And I came here and I imitated how you guys acted, and now you're punishing me for it. So, excuse me, if I want to learn about this world a bit from other sources rather than you, because I can learn the laws of this land from other sources. I can learn from Greenest how this world functions. I can learn from every town we go to.
I wouldn't base how this world functions on how Greenest functions. Just Greenest is a bit of a strange place.
And you guys are strange bedfellows.
Oh, very much so.
But what I'm saying is I don't need to be babysat.
No, we're here to help you build a school. We're not babysitting you. I was going to help.
You know what? You lost that opportunity the moment you walked away.
I didn't walk away. We had to go and pick some things up.
Actually,
had to go and get some gold. Oh, Ataria walked away first.
Well, Ataria walked away, and then... Oh, sorry, not. Ernst walked away first, and then you walked away to your school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you left us. You walked away.
Good work. Which I don't think you guys are familiar with.
Hey, I've cut some dudes up in some amazing ways. I did this thing. I called a shish kebab pike. Oh, it was good.
Well, that's good. And I turn away, walk into the school.
Ataria?
And that is the end of this episode.
Hi guys, it's Ataria from Guardians of the Gygax. Now, I know we like to use this podcast as a way to laugh and have fun and escape the world around us. But there are some things happening in the world right now that can't be escaped, and they deserve to be spoken out about. The Black Lives Matter movement is one that campaigns against violence and systemic racism towards black people. And it is a movement that I and the cast of the Guardians of the Gygax fully support. I want to encourage all of our listeners to educate yourselves on what is happening in the world around you. Open your eyes. Listen to their stories. Get angry. Stand up and make your voice be counted. And most importantly, say their names.